True story. Sometimes my friends ask me, how do you find the time to do all these sort of weird projects that you do? And I would have to say that the answer is coffee and wine. Hi, I'm Heather from Frugal Renewal. Welcome to our channel. In our channel, we deal with updating our house that was built in the 60s, and we're trying to do it on a budget. We've been here for a year and a half. The house hadn't been touched since it was built, and we're dealing with COVID, a family illness, a shortage of supplies, a lot of challenges. So renovations have been slow going, but they have been progressing. We've been working on the sunroom, and today it's all about lighting. So we're dealing with changing the exterior light and adding lighting so we can use the sunroom after dark. And this is the hanging lamp that I have going on as a project for the sunroom, and I'm already spray painted it black. It was a shiny brass. I think it's too stark with the drapes, so instead I'm going to mist over it a bit with the dark walnut too and make a brown black look, possibly distress it a bit. We'll see how that goes. Vintage German feed bags. Found them at a garage sale that somebody who owned a booth at a flea and antique market was holding, and I picked up 3 of them. I like the lettering, I like the wear. I think all of that's interesting and adds to the natural beauty of the burlap. This was the lampshade that was in the house when we bought the house. It was a hanging lamp. The white shade was ripped, so I just cut it off, and it has a all metal frame inside. And then I used a tacky glue, not one that would go through the fabric, and just used a little bit of it. And I glued the fabric onto the frame and used a section of the fabric that I thought was especially interesting. The lettering and the imagery, and it has the date on it, which I thought was really neat, 1969. I think that's the name of the company, although I am not up on my German. So the plan is to try to make the fabric look older and a little bit browner. This is a black English tea. I put 4 cups of water and about 10 tea bags together to try to get out as much of the brown color as I could. Just dabbed the tea on to darken the fabric a bit and hope that the tannins kind of help age it. A lot of people use tea staining to age fabric and paper. The problem is I think that it might make it a little bit more orangey, and I'm trying to avoid orange. So I jumped in because that's how I roll. This is how it looks wet, which is dark orangey brown. I know it will lighten when the water dries out of it. I'm not sure it's going to work. If I don't like it, I take off the fabric and try something else. For those of you wondering why I didn't dye the fabric first before upholstering the lampshade, I thought the lampshade, well, first of all, I started this project probably a month ago, and I did it before I did the drapes, and now that I'm trying to hang it in front of the drapes, I'm noticing it clashed color-wise. So this is what the lampshade looks like after the tea stain dried. It's a little bit darker than it was before, as you can tell from the fabric swatch that's on the floor. I'll try it. I'll see how it looks hanging up, and if I'm not happy with it, I'll try something else. So this is the light fixture I got off Facebook Marketplace for the sunroom. It's a very pretty coppery brown distressed color, and I really like it, but when I held it up to the brick, it made it look kind of pinkish, and because the brick is so orange. So I'm just going to mist over it with this dark walnut spray paint that I used on the area rug and see if I can de-pink it a little bit, if that makes sense. So now it's time to change out this one. So the lamp is installed, and I think looking alright with those curtains. I wasn't quite sure how it would work. We hung it from a couple of hooks. Pretty happy with it. Now we just have to make sure the switch works a little more smoothly than it does currently. This is the light fixture that we have gone with. It was a Wayfair return, and I spray painted it dark brown and also misted it with a little bit of black, so it's a dark brown black. Coordinates pretty well with the brick, better than that coppery pink color. And we have lighting! Thanks for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below and I'll respond, and subscribe to our channel here at Frugal Renewal. Become a member of the community of like-minded, budget-friendly DIYers, and be notified when new videos are released on YouTube. I hope you have a great day, and until next time, take care.